Coming up on today's show, I've hijacked the intro. Mark is absent. Milo, Ian and I chat about Seattle. And Coops has FOMO. Welcome back to Incensed Podcast. Boys, how you doing?
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Coops, do you have FOMO yet?
We know via Twitter.
As always, I feel like I get really anxious. I'm like, oh my god, my line's coming. What's it going to be?
I have to talk on a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not knowing what's happened in the last 7 days. Hi Zoe. Hi, good to have you on. Hijacking.
Good to see you.
Yes, welcome back.
This is my podcast now.
It is your podcast.
Yeah.
But we had to get you back on, didn't we? We had to get you back on just days after that hell flight back home.
Just the 50 billion hour trip. It's all good. Honestly, once again, flying back from the States is so much easier than Europe, I've discovered. Turns out I'm just the literal opposite side of the globe to you guys, so...
And it really is. Literally.
You don't think you could get much further, could you?
No.
No.
Oh, really? It's Spain is the furthest, isn't it?
Portugal's my best trade distance,
Portugal,
so...
oh, God.
I was this close to getting that ultimate trade distance earlier in the year. I have to try again.
One more
Must
trip.
try harder.
One more trip. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but what a weekend. What a weekend. It was just intense. It was fun. And I think we all got sunburned.
No.
No?
Sunscreen, mum. You gotta reapply.
I don't know about Coops.
So I'm gonna hassle you guys out next time for your sunscreen. Okay.
You literally come in, have you reapplied? Yeah. Because I think we all put it on once in the morning and that was pretty much it for the day.
Oh. No, amateurs, come on.
Permanently roasted.
Well, I was looking at... When Ian said that, I was looking at you all. I'm thinking, hold on, I look more red than all of you. And it's not the ginger. I just look more red than all of you. I didn't know what was
Don't lie,
going on.
Coops. It is.
And this is a lovely golden shade now. It's just kind of developed.
But no, all jokes aside, like, okay, I knew you were going to dig at me, but I've got FOMO. It just looked like an amazing weekend. Listen, I don't think FOMO's the word. I think that I was just extremely happy for you lot because I think that you deserved it. You really, really deserved how loyal. Actually, I'm going to include myself. Fuck it. How loyal we've been over the years. No, but we have been though. We deserve these amazing weekends, and I don't know why. No offense to Seville or Berlin. It just seemed amazing this weekend. Everything just seemed hype. But like I said, we're going to chat about that. So yes, no FOMO. I was just very, very happy for you all. Seriously.
Nice.
Now, as we alluded to earlier, Masterful 27 isn't here tonight due to being at a music festival in a field somewhere in deepest, darkest Cumbria. So might have had a few internet issues.
All right. Is he offered a bush duff?
He's in Cumbria.
It's in the dark ages.
Literally, yes.
Nice.
So
Stay
he'll
safe.
be back next week. So jump on again next week if you want, Joey. But if not...
Zoe, we said that you were coming on and he was like, nah, mate, I'm out.
I'm going to the
the music festival.
He's like, nah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No more of this bullying on my own podcast. He drives off into the wilderness.
We miss you. Hope you're
Love
having fun.
you.
Kisses. I love you, mate. Love you.
Now he'll be back next week, but for the 77th time, it's time to drop that incense.
Pop an incense inside me.
You didn't read that,
interrupted my-
Milo. You didn't read the instructions.
I'm just getting it like as a backup.
I'm going to give you a fresh...
Come on, let's get a fresh one.
incense.
Getting a backup.
Where did the inside come from? Was that a horrible
You
edit?
said
or was
that.
Me?
We didn't
I
even
said
edit
that as a
it.
joke. I was like, yeah, you guys are going to edit me horribly, and then I just gave you the line pre-edited, like out of my own mouth. Pop your incenses, champions. Let's go.
There we go. That's the new
Nice.
one. Nice one. And of course, let us know if you get a little bit of spice. Zoe's here. Anything spice, let us know on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, using our hashtag Shinies of the Week.
Clarify the spelling.
Or you can go old school with an email at incensedpodcast@yahoo.com.
I'm
Now,
not going to clarify the spelling, Ian.
I was hoping not to, but here we go. It's hashtag SHINIESOFTHEWEEK. But without further ado, let's get straight into...
Wait, stop. Milo, for a second, I thought he was going to go, YAHOO at H, and he's going to do the Yahoo.
Instead of the email.
I just kind of skirted past that. But let's get into the getting to know you section. Which version are you going to use as well? Because we've actually got Zoe here.
I've got to go for my favourite one.
Fucking just tell me about you, mate. Just what's going on?
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do. God, there's some good sound bites. Jesus.
How long ago was that show?
That was episode 30.
Was it 30?
Aw.
Episode
Jesus
30.
Christ.
That was like 47 weeks ago.
You're
Almost a
saying
year.
47 years old.
Not quite there, man. Not quite there. But I've got 2 questions for you tonight, totally unrelated. First question is, and we'll go round the room in order. We'll start with Coops, then we'll go to Zoe, Milo, and myself. What did you get up to last Friday night?
What are you asking this question for?
Just answer the question.
Is this a serious question or is this a...
Yeah,
is this
serious question.
Okay, so obviously I wasn't in Seattle. So I obviously finished work. I came home and because I had a big day on the Saturday, I actually got home, showered, was chilling out, and I actually started to watch a Netflix series, How to Build a Sex Room, which is really amazing, by the way. It's on Netflix. No, seriously, boys, it's not weird. It's kind of like Keeping Up with the Kardashians / like Ground Force. It's really weird. It's like people apply to create like a really like intimate room for this couple, but it's really interesting. Like, honestly, it's not weird. It sounds sleazy. It's not weird.
So it's not like building a sex dungeon then?
No. Like it's no, genuinely. And the woman, she's English. She films it in America with all these American couples. No, guys, seriously, it's not. It's the title, How to.
So it's like a home improvement sort of like it's like a building show meets like a what a unusual twist. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
But like a professional honestly. So to anybody out there, I think it's How to Create or How to Build or How to. Yeah, maybe How to Make a Set. I can't remember. Anyway, it's amazing. But that's what I was doing. What about you, Zoe?
I was sprinting back to the hotel from the first day of Seattle Go Fest, smashing out an edit and then making sure to not be late to the Trainer Tips Doof Doof set at Unicorn. Yeah. Bring. Very good evening was had. We found the lads. We found the podcast boys.
Why didn't I get a ding? Would you think I'm lying? That was genuinely what I was doing. Can I get one as well? Why didn't Zoe just get the ding?
Bring. Retroactive bring.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Trainer Tips, had his own little music set in Seattle. It was pretty good. I was very sleepy the next day. Not gonna
imagine.
I
lie.
wonder why.
5 weeks of late nights and minimal sleep. Yay!
Early starts, yeah.
An early starts, yeah. That was good. It was very, very good. Would recommend. If he does another one, get to it.
It almost killed us after 3 days of it.
What about you, Milo? What did you do?
I was basically snapsies. I held up everybody in my little group from held up the 4 of us who were going to Trainer Tips' gig by smashing out an edit of the Friday.
Bling!
Nice.
Wait, we get there. We waited an hour to get back to the Airbnb for a bus, and I think because we were just so tired, we completely forgot that we could get an Uber. So we wasted an hour stood at the side of the street doing nothing. But yeah, arrived just before Nick got on the decks, literally about 10 minutes before,
Perfect.
which was awesome.
And then it took us another hour to try and figure out how to get up onto the stage.
Crossing a rope.
You're like, do we do it? Do we cross the rope?
Maybe it
It's
wasn't an
like,
hour, but yeah.
if we had made eye contact, it would have just been like, there, go.
Get your asses
the sound
over
of my
here.
hand pointing.
You could have played that cooler in, so we went to say hello to all the lured up and Waste Spotters
yeah.
crews and
Hell
done
yeah.
that. But yeah, it was a good night was had. I can say on the show, I trod on Cricket's Jordans, so apologies.
Sneakers. Yeah.
Oh, I bet she did not like
Apologies.
that. I bet she did not. Yeah.
Those shoes went through the wars this trip, man. Oh, that's the final straw. That
I think it was.
No, the final straw was somebody else spilling a drink on them 30 seconds later.
Yeah, that was the yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she hung around much after that, did she?
Not around us.
She was
Right, I'm done.
No, I think she was buggered. That night she was just like so tired that she was like,
It had
yeah,
been
I'm
a
gonna
long
go to
day though,
sleep.
hadn't it?
She had a massive day.
Under the sun. Yeah, cooking
Yeah.
for a whole
I
day.
think like people really underestimate how much you walk on these go fests and shit. Like you walk a fuck ton. Like seriously, like it's just like you just walk
And
everywhere.
talk. You walk and talk a lot. Yeah. So your brain's done, your feet are done.
Anyway, Ian, what about you?
Well, yes, after the Go Fest, waited an hour for a bus that don't think it ever showed up, did it? We ended up Ubering in the end.
It arrived as the Uber did.
Yeah, okay. Then we got back to the Airbnb. I decided not to edit smartly. I still haven't actually done the edit. I'm like halfway through it. But waited 2 hours while Milo edited. And then he goes, oh, we can't leave yet because I'm exporting. So eventually we did leave. Got there 2 minutes before Nick got on stage. Introduced Milo to tequila.
No, you didn't introduce me. You just reaffirmed my hatred of it.
And yeah, had a blast at Nick's party. Absolutely amazing night. And I think you're right, Zoe. If Nick does any more sets, we need to be there.
Yes.
Was that question like the flex it up game? Just trying to be like, oh, Coops, we went to a training tips.
Well, not really, because we all had the same answer. I just thought it'd be funny just to wind you up. But the second question, and I'm going to keep this really low key now. We'll all have answers for this one. Pizza, pineapple, yes or no?
That wasn't by the way. That wasn't for me.
No, that's me on the soundboard. I'm a yeah. I don't really have an issue with it.
Really?
Yeah. Literally any food can be on pizza. It's pizza. It's bread and cheese. Like literally, what? You could put anything on that and it would be okay. So if you like pineapple, have your pineapple. If you don't like pineapple, don't have your pineapple. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Just don't touch my pizza. Just don't touch my slice, and we're all good. You know.
Alone.
That's the only thing, the hill that I'll die on. Don't take my last slice.
On your slice, would you have pineapple?
If I had a Hawaiian, but I would probably, if I was going to make my own pizza, it'd be like olives, mushroom, cheeky bit of avocado if you've got some. You got your cheese, you got a bit of onion in the sauce, salami, ham. Happy days.
Okay, I was going to say veggie, but you kind of wiped that out at the end there, though.
I like sorry, and green capsicum.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the olive squad.
Coops?
As I'm deep in it, I don't actually think I've genuinely ever had a pizza with like pineapple on. I don't think I'm trying to think. Like I don't think I've ever had it. So yeah, so I can't actually sit here. Yeah, I'm a bit of a basic biatch when it comes to I'm a straight up a barbecue based margarita. Boys, oh my god.
Dude,
and lady,
I could see you. No, boys is fine. Boys with an I, it's inclusive.
yeah.
I could
boys.
see you demolishing a Hawaiian. You just seem like the dude that would get like a large Hawaiian and just like be like, nah, boys, this is mine. And you'd order it because you know people don't like the pineapple. So you get the whole pizza to yourself. Like I could totally see you doing that.
Yeah, you do look a bit fruity, Coops. Yeah.
So to interpret that, she said, "You're that annoying knobhead."
No, it's like this. It's like the big brain strat, right? Because you said barbecue base, and like the sweetness of the pineapple has that like barbecue-y element, you know. You know,
Zoe. Next time I get a pizza, if Hawaiian's on the menu, I swear to God, I'll try it. And next time you're on,
a cheeky try.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I'll bring up. This will be getting to know you, pizza edition, and I'll tell you if I've had one or not. That's the deal.
Revisit the question. My Italian friend approves of your pizza, Zoe, and hates me. Yes.
Oh, really?
Well said, Francesco. Anyway, yeah, for me, it is straight down the line. Margarita is my favourite, but I will go with meaty. Quite happily go for a spicy beef or chicken, but in terms of the fruit, no pineapple for me.
Fair.
Anyway, I'm in the minority because
Scared
three of
me.
you said you'd have pineapples, so... Speaking of pineapples, shall we let Milo ruin something like pineapple ruins pizza by explaining the rules to chasing the tail?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it's been a while.
I was going to say, how's that segue working?
I've got a segue.
Chasing the tail, chasing the tail, tail to chase, it's chasing the tail.
I feel like we're doing this game every week now.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
It does feel
I feel like
it.
I've missed a couple of episodes while I've been away, and I'm like, I don't think I've heard that sound. I'm excited.
This is brand new. This is fresh, Zoe.
You wait for the rules, babe. You wait for these fucking
Wait,
rules. You're going to be like,
this,
what
this
is
can
going
either,
on?
This can either make a good chunk of the episode or be very much a flash in the pan, but it is a word association game to do with the names of Pokemon. We'll go around the digital studio, and your Pokemon that you state, the beginning letter must match the last letter of the preceding Pokemon.
Okay, so if it's Pikachu, it needs to be something with a U, so you'd go Ursula.
Yes.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Just to confirm the rotation, because I don't know if it's in order for all of us.
I'll put an order in place for us, but there are no repeats allowed and no pauses beyond about 2 seconds or so, 3 seconds. We were very lenient with trainer tips, actually.
Yeah, with Nick, we was quite lenient.
Very lenient. You gave him about 18 seconds to answer.
I wasn't in control of the soundboard.
I was doing it that day.
there was a
Milo's
delay.
stricter.
Ian's like, I just
Stricter.
couldn't find the soundbite. Oh my god, Nick! Like, literally.
So the order that we'll rock and roll in today will be me starting, then Coops, then Zoe, then Ian.
Your first Pokemon is COVID.
The first Pokemon, guys, is Buzzwole.
Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. We're starting right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, do that. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
No, wait, stop. Can I just say one thing? What does that even end in? I'd never even heard
E.
it before in my life. E.
All right, fine. I'll be nicer to you, Coops.
Yeah. Remember Kanto, bro. Remember Kanto.
Yes, I know. You're
Okay, sorry,
you're
right.
very stuck in Kanto.
Okay,
So,
I'm ready.
Coops, the beginning Pokemon is Panpour.
Reshiram.
Medicham.
Pikachu.
Wait.
Oh, hang on. Zoe just gave me a look. It's not, is it?
Medicham. Sorry, not pinch.
I'm glad you called that because these two would have let that go. I don't think any of us picked up on it.
Zoe's face. She literally she was like, Medicham Pikachu. What the fuck?
I blame the heat.
None of us can spell.
Okay, I'm out.
I couldn't find the sound. Found the sound effect just in time. So
Wait. Let's go again. We're supposed to be bigging this game up to Zoe. This has not gone well. Let's start again.
didn't we do a practice round
We
with
did
Nick?
we did 2 test
yeah,
runs
good
with Nick,
practice.
then I fucked up on the third one. And you wouldn't give me a pass.
Right, clean slate,
Start
Zoe.
again.
I swear the game is much better than this. I promise
No, I
you.
like this already. It's great. This is good.
Medicham Pikachu, Ian. I'm going to remember that forever.
It's just like reminds you of like, who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu.
Okay, breathe.
Start again. Okay, we'll start.
Focus.
Okay.
Focus.
Ian, that's really made me laugh.
Coops, the beginning Pokemon is Voltorb.
Bulbasaur.
Reshiram. It's a fresh round, right?
Mimikyu.
Ursaring.
Oh, fuck. Pikachu.
Okay.
Coops. You got stuck on G.
Yeah, does it end? It ends in. I was going to say Geodude. Bollocks. Okay, right.
I
Yeah, so
start
the
a fresh one?
loser starts the
sorry.
next round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Zoe, your Pokemon is Quillfish.
Hisuian Voltorb.
Blastoise.
Esper.
Rampardos.
Survivor.
Riolu.
Uxie.
Esper.
Repeat.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Do you know what, bro? You might as well have just said Pikachu again, to be honest. It's the final countdown.
Oh dear.
It's the final.
Okay.
Ian, you're starting us off.
Okay, so Milo, the Pokemon beginning the final round is Cowboy Hat Snorlax.
Zatu.
Why would they use? God damn it. Unpheasant.
Ooh. Teddiursa.
Abomasnow.
Wailord.
Dialga.
Axew.
Wimpod.
Is out! Welcome, Zoe!
My heart was racing, man. I'm like, what are my
GGs.
Pokemon names? Oh my god. How many end in R and like whatever the
stuck
other
on
letter
Seriously,
was? I'm
U
like,
is the worst one ever.
And
U
yeah,
is
I was like,
seriously
U.
the worst.
all of the U Pokemon, I'm just like,
We,
my God.
Nick, everyone gets stuck on the U.
Yeah.
That's what crippled the last game. I think I sent him a list on Twitter.
You
of
did,
like,
you sent
there's
him a
only-
list on
There's
Twitter
only
of that.
7. There's about 7 beginning with U.
I managed to find 3 of them.
I was impressed.
I was running out.
When you said Uxie, I was like, oh, okay, girl. I was like, damn.
I was trying to make the sound in my head. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, which Pokemon falls out first? Because I'm like, I got nothing.
Hey, Zoe, to
well
be
done,
fair,
Zoe.
you've opened. You're well done. You've opened a can of worms because normally we don't have like types. Obviously, you said Hisuian, Voltorb, but now I know I can say Alolan. No, I'm bringing Alolan. So I'm gonna be like, if it's an A, I'll be like Alolan Rattata.
You'd be like, Alolan.
You're just gonna play out. You'll be like,
forget what the Alolans are. You like just
Kanto Bulbasaur.
Well, see, technically, I think for the Hisuian, for the variants and stuff, that is technically their name.
Yeah.
Ask Uncle Pikachu about it. Technically.
The current event, we'll let you off. But yeah.
Thank you.
Is that the first time a guest has won Chasing the Tail?
Oh,
I think it is. Nick didn't.
I think it is.
yay.
Did Billy play
Well done,
it?
Zoe.
Yeah, well done.
And your prize is you're going to sing the jingle. No, I'm joking.
He gets to replace Coops on the voice.
If you want to sing it, you're welcome.
I'm not going to take Coops of Sunshine. I'm going to take the spotlight.
Thank you.
So speaking of the spotlight, last weekend, Seattle Go Fest. We were all there, except Coops. And
Stop with that shit. Stop with that, okay? I know I wasn't there, okay? Going to mute myself for the next 20 minutes.
so let's have a chat. Let's talk about Go Fest Seattle. Open conversation, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's just amazing.
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was intense. I'm tired, but it was great. I think on what Coop said earlier about like the whole mood seeing more hype, I feel like, I guess having experienced them so close together as well, I think it's definitely like the American, like USA culture, like especially the kids. It's like Go Fest is like going to Disneyland. And they're not, like, people aren't afraid to show it. It's just like everyone's like mood level 100. The kids are like, oh my God, it's trainer tips, like calling out to people. Whereas I feel like in Europe, people are like, they'll do like the cheeky little like, hey, how you doing? Like, do you want to do a try? Like, they're a bit more like, still having a great time, but kind of like very like chill, marinade-y kind of good time, which both are great. Like, both are amazing. But I think definitely for in the States, people aren't afraid to be like cheering for their team sort of thing, or like just getting stonked on everything. So definitely big mood. It was very good.
And I think that parallel to Disneyland, I kind of felt that as well. You walk around, the music's playing, it is almost theme park vibes, kind of.
Yeah, it was.
It's like it's set up like that with all the attractions, all the music. And then on top of that, I think like the culture of like, cheering for your team, Disneyland vibes, like that just makes the mood like, the energy level like up to 100 sort of thing, which is good.
Yeah, and let's be honest, there are some exceptions, but Americans generally like to be quite loud as well. They're not backwards at coming forwards. And if you're having fun, why hide it,
Exactly. So that's like one of the biggest things I noticed was like, especially with the kids, like the kids were not scared, like, and not that they were scared in Europe, but they were definitely more like, I'll stand to the side, I'll wait my turn, I'll walk up and say, oh, hello, like, hey, you're Zoe, can I take a picture? Like, yeah, sure. Whereas like in the States, like I would hear like just kids screaming from like across the field, it's Zoe! And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, like that's exciting. I was like, hell yeah, dude, let's get a picture. But like they're just not afraid to like ask for what they want sort of thing. I'm like,
that was Milo.
Champion. That was my Zoe! Hey, Milo! It's me!
Yeah, I think we've used this word in sort of discussion with friends and stuff, surreal, to be honest. Because it was our first sort of Go Fest since Germany 2019. Yeah, America definitely was a level up from Europe, you're right. But the whole experience of sort of being able to meet people that we've got to know over the last sort of 2 to 2.5 years was awesome. Awesome and a bit weird, because it's sort of like, I know you really well, but I have no idea what you look like. Like,
Yeah.
Hello, stranger? What's going on? And sort of meeting the online communities who are following the podcasts and stuff was insane.
Did you guys have any experiences with like, I always find like, especially for the podcast boys, all of your different podcasts, you all have very definitely distinct voices. It's like hearing like Kyle from GoCast.
Yeah.
You can just hear his voice and you're like, oh my God, it's so bizarre, like meeting him for the first time. Did you guys have any instances of like just chatting amongst yourselves around the park and someone's like, wait a second, I know that voice, and like they do the whole like,
that did happen with this.
Are you the guys?
Yes, this did happen.
I had this. So Ian and I were chatting in the dreamy mindscape biome, and a dude sort of just, I recognised your voice.
I recognise your voice, not mine.
Like, do you do a? I was like, is it from a podcast? And at first, I think he said no. It's like it's sort of 5-minute back and forth. Is it because of the videos? Is it something else? And it turns out it recognised this soundbite. Nice.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
No, he actually got
so
Milo to film a
specific.
video of him
Got me to
saying
record
it,
a video.
That's wild.
but didn't recognise
so
me
funny.
one bit.
No one does, Ian.
Nobody does.
No.
Seriously.
Aww.
That was really quite weird. Like, audio format. If you get people
Yes.
might recognise you, not from your face, but from how you talk. We did have quite a few people
Yeah,
outside.
absolutely.
Is it the Incensed podcast? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
that's
here.
awesome.
We're here.
Hi.
Which is awesome.
We made it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was fantastic to get to meet fans of the show.
It was.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
one or two in Sevilla, but obviously it's a European, it's a Spanish-speaking country. It's one thing.
Yeah.
In America, it's such a different experience because everyone's speaking English and stuff. It's very much the major demographic.
I kept having to like prepare my brain to respond in like German or I think just because of being away for so long.
Yes.
And having to like ordering food in German. Then I'm in Amsterdam. Then
in
I was like
France.
kept preparing mentally to be like, oh, danke, like whatever. I'm like, oh, wait, no, I'm in America. Thank you. Like, cheers, mate. Like my brain, like the whole weekend, I kept preparing for like a flavor response. I'm like, oh wait, no, never mind.
What
All good.
language are they going to talk to me in?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh wait, everyone's just cruising in English. My bad. It was so bizarre after like 4 weeks of it to then be like, you can turn off, you prepare it, like you don't have to like prepare a hi, can I please have a coffee in whatever language?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out in whatever language. Like, yeah, no, really, really good fun. Definitely like seeing everyone as well, like because there's a lot of people since the Panini, like a lot of us have, we've met physically before,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
like not a heap of times necessarily, or like because you do meet at the Go Fest and stuff, there's like you get into that, oh yeah, we've seen so and so before, and then you get to this Go Fest and like, oh wait, Adam, like awesome Adam, I like never met
Yeah.
physically before.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, dude, let's have a hug. Like Glitch and Agent V, like have known them online for years, like years and years now. Saw them so briefly at PAX in Boston, like right before the whole world shut down. And then it's like, oh my God, hi, how are you? Like, what have you been up to? It's just wild to see people face to face. Or if someone's like, hey, this is my username and I've been following you for XYZ years. And you're like, I know you. You comment all the time. Like, I love your guts. Like, yeah, so wild. The spawns were good too. So.
The spawns were good though. I mean,
The actual digital event was
yeah,
quality.
the actual.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the digital event because obviously in two halves there's the park experience and the city experience, and both very different experiences, massively so.
Yeah.
The majority of people seemed to prefer the city experience. The spawns were crazy and over such a massive area. It wasn't just downtown, it was like the whole of Seattle.
We'd presumed that maybe it might be a bit more kind of spread out, a bit more lackluster, maybe the word in the city, maybe due to past experiences or previous events and things, but I think they got the balance bang on with this.
It's really good.
Because it wasn't like the sort of, hey, you get all of the random rubbish like Swablu and something else, or the previous like community daemons in the city. No, that there was plentiful Snorlax,
Full mix.
yeah, regionals, the Lapras, and the rare spawns to hunt, and the unknowns. It was really, really awesome in the city.
I definitely heard like some, like not mixed feedback, but I definitely heard a lot more than I expected of people like preferring one over the other. Because for me, like the city was amazing because it's just like entirely mixed bag. You don't have to go and hide in one biome. Like, but I guess that being said, like most general players have a different experience to what we might have anyway if we're filming a video or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But I think from what I could kind of observe, like definitely the people who love to just run around and have a good time with their friends and like get the shinies way preferred the city experience. And the people who like to take it a bit more chill, take the photos with Pikachu, like have a good time with the kids, like in the Disneyland sort of vibe, preferred the park. I can totally like see the
That makes sense,
for and
yeah.
against for both, but I'm glad that there was half and half to like have both experiences, because otherwise it would be too many people in the park and you just physically wouldn't be able to do it safely.
Yeah.
Or like to have that really good experience for as many people. Yeah, I'm glad that the park was open the whole weekend. People could just come in on different days and take a photo with Pikachu, on the Sunday,
Off
on the
day.
Friday.
Yeah.
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 But I felt sorry for the PvPers because they'd hidden that way out of the way and nobody even knew that was there.
Yeah.
There was a PvP bit, was there?
I didn't get a chance to go out there. Yeah,
not
It was on the
the
football
Instagram.
field and nobody knew it was there.
it's like a full arena. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
We'd gone up to the Space
We went
Needle,
up the
hadn't we?
Space Needle and saw like it's sort of like I guess it was an American football pitch
You're like,
or
"Wait, what's
something.
that?"
They were
Like,
like,
what's that down there?
it's like
oh,
it's
it's
just
PvP.
completely empty and abandoned. No one
Hold on,
was there.
hold on. So you're telling me you only noticed there was a PvP arena at the top of the Space Needle?
No word of a lie. Seriously.
That's
Oh my
hilarious,
God.
actually.
And then Evil laughed and went, "That's where it belongs," when no one knows.
They probably should have had like a literal like walking track like sticker on the ground to show you like
Yeah.
a loop to it at least, because like the trading post was out there as well. Like,
It was, yes.
yeah, because I knew it was there because we did a quick tour the day before, but I didn't like, I realized like how far out of the way it was, but I didn't really check in to see how it was doing over the weekend. But that's kind of interesting. You didn't notice until you were in the sky,
Yeah, that's bad.
like looking down.
It's one of those
yeah.
things we knew it existed as an area, but we never actually paid it a visit.
Yeah. We were joking. We were going to go suss out to see if the commentator's booth was unlocked and just go and like hide in there for a bit and like film from the commentator's
Surprise.
booth. And I was like, we get in trouble for this?
We are your new voices.
You might have given a bit more spicy commentary.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the layout of the pot was a little bit strange, wasn't it? I mean, wasn't entirely logical the way it was all set out, but they did what they could with
Yeah.
what they had.
Yeah, I think it worked for what was there. I think there probably could have been maybe a better way to integrate definitely like the PvP arena, just so people knew that it was there, like how to get to it and like where to go. I think the water biome was a bit too small because if you went outside of that exact fountain area, and I know because Panpaw bloody hates me, I had to do just like little laps of the fountain like all day to
Oh,
try
seriously,
and
it's
get
like
that
everything was
stupid
despawned, was it? If you
like-
tapped on it outside of the
So you have to like
geoface.
stay really close to the fountain, which was a great biome, great setup and everything. But I think it could have been extended a bit to, you know, if you were like a wheelchair player that was entirely in the grass, you could maybe do that one little track up and down the path on the edge next to
Yeah.
the like on the wider path side. Or if you want shade as well as the only shaded area.
Oh, that's true.
So I think
Yes.
definitely a few things could have been like tweaked a little bit, but I think overall, I think they're really finding their groove for like making it work.
I think so.
Yeah, the water biome was like the tale of sort of it looked sensational. It was probably the most visually stunning
Yes.
because of the heat and everything. It was a hot weekend. You
Yeah.
had like kids playing in the fountain and stuff. And
Yeah.
Tom, the cruise ship, I caught him on camera nearly getting soaked because the fountain would like project at different distances. So he nearly wrecked his camera, which was
Oh, I need to see that. That's
amazing.
great.
And he had
Oh, the
pineapple
poor
berries.
Jigglypuff on the Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Oh, what happened?
it
just
Did it
deflated.
like-
deflate? Oh no!
It deflated in between the morning and the
Melted.
afternoon. Someone did the day 1 versus day 3, and it was just a Jigglypuff face palming the floor.
I need to see this. If you got the
Quality.
link,
I'll
send
try
me
and find
that.
it on
We'll find
Twitter.
it.
I'll
Yeah,
find it
we'll
on
find it.
Twitter. That was
Oh
amazing.
my god!
Yeah, oh my God, that was so funny, honestly. That
Yes,
was so
Coops.
funny.
You have Twitter. You have a Twitter account.
So I've got a confession to make. When this chat started, I thought they're going to be going for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. I thought, what a good time for the first time ever to pop. I've got like a blue incense on the side of my screen.
Oh, don't. Oh,
No, and I've got my buddy on the map, right? But it's been going for 6.5 minutes, and I've not had one spawn. So I'm not too sure if it's
you
my
have
wife.
to be walking.
Wrong
You
thing
have to be
do, Coops.
moving. Yeah, I was gonna say with the drop in incense at the start, I was gonna say, but not your daily one, and I didn't say it.
Unless you're moving.
I'm so
Hold on,
sorry.
hold on. No,
Look
no,
at
no,
his
no.
face.
Wait. Wait. So I've got. Is it you winding me up, or is this a thing?
No, exactly what you're about to say out of your mouth. Like, wait a second, you tell me I can't use this unless I'm moving. Yeah,
So I don't even get one spawn.
Have you had a spawn?
correct.
You probably get one.
No, I've not had one. I've
No,
genuinely
you get none.
not
You've
had
not
one.
had one at all. You should get one. I've seen.
No, we
No,
don't
the
need to-
the blue incense is like you have to be
oh,
moving.
okay.
Yeah, it's very sassy on taking corners as well.
Oh
Like,
yes,
yeah.
I saw that. Isn't
It's
it like
rough.
GPS? Not it's based on GPS, not footsteps.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to be going like as straight line as you
Yes.
can. Like,
Yeah, you can't shake
Okay.
your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be moving. Yeah.
And for someone with short legs, you have to be going.
Yes.
So I'm like,
Yes,
that's my
you
first bit of
really
feedback
do.
is like, please less speed. My baby legs can't keep up.
So effectively use the
like,
Adventure
typing that up as we
Incense,
speak.
Jump
Like,
on a bike or on a bus. There you go.
And listeners, I would like to say that Coops doesn't read the show notes because Zoe's going to be talking about this very shortly.
Oh, Zoe, I've ruined the whole show. I've ruined the whole show. I've ruined the whole thing.
No, that's a perfect transition.
We'll teach you. We'll teach you.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'm done. Okay, fine. All I will say is that we should probably go back to talking about Seattle.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that and we'll come back to it in a second.
Listen, how funny, we can't just clarify the spelling anymore. We've got to clarify the incense at the start as well.
Yes.
Wait, there you go. There's a new niche, right? When everyone's listening to your podcast, they should go for a walk and listen and drop their daily incense.
There you
and
go.
get like a crazy spawn out. But yeah. Even spicier recaps, yeah.
Pop the blue one.
Not the blue pill, but the blue one.
Whatever works. So anyway, going back to GoFest, Zoe, you were part of the old raid train using the campfire app. So tell us a little bit about that. How did it work? Did you get a big following? What were the raids like? Just tell us a little bit about your raid train part that you was doing daily.
Yeah. So for me, I didn't have one on the Friday. I basically said, I'm like, I can't do that. And then also get a video out on time, etc. for myself. So they were like, yep, cool, no worries. Cheers, Niantic. So they were very accommodating. The Saturday, Sunday I did. I was initially a little bit like, how's this all going to work? Because, I mean, I think I was focusing too hard on like the campfire side of things because as it is at the moment, campfire's only got not like the bare bones, but it's just got like the first phase. I believe my assumption is that in the future it's going to have, live, location updates. So you could be like, I'm the raid train boss and you can follow my location in game sort of thing. And then, you can switch that off, obviously safety.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
You
blah.
don't want people,
But,
random
you
people
could be
following
like
you around.
Exactly.
Follow me home.
But you could be like, I'm the raid leader, and people in your, essentially Discord, people in your campfire can see that and follow you to the raids or find you at like the raid. You could light a flare and then share that flare in your own like raid channel so people just see that's the gym to be at. So at the moment, it's only the lighting a flare and seeing what's on the map. So I was like, how are people going to find us mid-raid? Like if they join late, da-da-da-da. And I was like getting very like stuck on that. Whereas like when you get there, there's like 100 people already waiting there. You're like, oh, people are going to see the giant swarm of 100 people. It's fine. And so I was just telling people like as we go, like, hey, each raid, let's just like all light a flare so that if someone is joining late, they can see there's 30 flares on the gym.
Yeah.
Happy days. And we didn't have any issues with that. I honestly think like, I like not to be like, just tooting the horn of it, but I think it's going to be very good. Even if it doesn't, take over Discord or whatever, that's fine. But like even just having it as a raid map, like, did you guys have access to Campfire over there?
I did.
Yeah.
It's the raid map.
Yeah,
is
even
sick.
just like, say for example, like Palkia comes out tomorrow, or like, oh, shiny new Arceus is out. Like you can just open up your map and have a look at what gyms have got like an Arceus raid on it, or whatever raid that you want to chase down, and go and find like, oh, there's like 3 in a cluster right here, rather than driving around like a dingus, pulling over to check your phone. Is there a raid here? No. Is there a raid here? No. Like, especially as we get the events first because time zones, you waste a lot of time like looking even for a gym with a raid. Like it's going to save so much time, petrol, like, all that kind of jazz to just make way more efficient. You'll be able to find people that you're lucky friends with because you can add, like you can message your in-game friends.
Yes.
So if you're lucky friends with some random in like Czechoslovakia, you can message me like, hey, I'm going to be in Europe next month. Like, let's do our lucky trade. Like
You can actually coordinate.
Yeah. The raid trains went really, really good. We took it super chill. I think Billy did like, because Cricket and Billy were paired up. I think Cricket was like, Billy was like just gone into the distance,
Billy's
like
a
doing
raid
hardcore
machine.
raids.
That sounds like Billy, yeah.
Yeah. So people that wanted to do the hardcore route, I think, tagged with Billy. My group was pretty chill. We were just kind of like doing little casual laps of the city, 10 or less raids each time sort of thing. But it was very comfy. We weren't trying to like make anyone like sprint to... And, there's 2 different ways people like to play. So it's something for everyone. Yeah, I think it went really well. Would definitely do it again.
I think the last thing to really touch on is probably like the meet and greets. Obviously, a sizable portion of each day you were on stage along with Billy, Cricket, and a lot of other people doing the meet and greets. And they were pretty crazy. We saw some big lines.
Yes. It was good fun. I mean, like, honestly, I feel like the big lines, it makes it go like nice and smooth and like fast kind of thing. So you can like make sure everyone gets a chance as well to like, come and meet the people that make the videos, keep them entertained and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was great. Like getting to meet so many just like amazing humans. I'm like, am I going to cry like up on stage with people? Like just everyone's like, sharing their story of like, hey, you got us through COVID and stuff. And like, or like people asking how William is doing and stuff. And I'm just like, he's doing really good. I'm trying not to crack right now. But like, I'm like, so appreciative that everyone's like so kind and like literal, like absolute good eggs. Like it was fantastic. Like as with every meetup spin, like Berlin, Spain, like everywhere, everyone is just like so lovely. And also very considerate of that as well. They're just like, do you guys still get a chance to play the game? And I'm like, well, the Go Plus is running, so we'll see what happens. But like, everyone's like very like, everyone's super lovely. I love it. It's like even like at the end of the day, even if we don't get to play a normal day of Go Fest, I can play Pokemon any day of the week. Like I can't meet the people that make it happen. Like I can't meet the people that make your audience and your job and your community every other day. So it's like, at some point it's like, stuff the shinies. Like I'd rather like spend the extra time to talk to someone. Yeah. Like, because I probably won't see them maybe ever again. Maybe I'll see them at a Go Fest if their schedule lines up and they can make it out. But like, who knows? So it's like, I'd rather take the time to, just talk to the humans.
We always say like when we get nice comments and stuff, or we get like a letter in, we always talk about us lads, like how, how amazing it is that a little podcast every week for an hour can have actually a huge impact on people's lives. Does the feeling for you, does it ever stop being overwhelming, the fact when you got a queue of 200, 300, 400 people that want to meet you and share their stories and for example tell you times that you not bad times in their life but just tough times that you've helped them out with that virtually? Is it still just an overwhelming feeling even years on?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like overwhelming in like not like a good way, but like it's not like a negative. It's overwhelming and it's intense, and some people have got some like crazy stories, like some just absolutely crazy stuff that they've gone through, and like the game's gotten them through, or us, like our videos and podcasts and everything have like gotten them through that, just as like a distraction or entertainment. And like I guess the feeling of like, I'm really bad at like mindfulness and meditation and stuff, but like that sort of like gratitude, like I feel like, okay, cool, I'm like doing something that is helping people, even if you don't see it every day. Like that feeling of like, oh shit, can I give you a hug? Like it's just like a big, I don't know how to explain it. The feeling doesn't go away. No, it's always like every single individual is like, it's like I guess like the first time, because it's the first time you're speaking to them. Yeah,
unique.
And that's a good thing. That's fine. Like it's good to have those feelings and those experiences, even if it's like, someone went through a bad time, but they're able to share that with you. It's like very cathartic. Yeah.
Ooh, nice word. Ooh.
It's big. Yeah. Don't stop coming up and saying hello. Come up and share your stories. We appreciate it.
That's sweet. And I think that's a perfect way to wrap this up. It's all about the experience, isn't it? It's all about that connection with people. The game is secondary kind of in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Yeah, because you definitely go into the day being like, yeah, let's get the shinies, like let's do this thing, and then like halfway through the day you're like, but the people, they're good.
All
I like
these
them better.
People,
like yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then you can enjoy getting the shinies all together.
So we've got the Panport, we've got the Snorlax, right? We're done.
Exactly.
Or if you're me, stop playing after 10 minutes and talk to all the staff,
Yeah, thanks, Zoe. Thanks for your insight onto that. And it was a good event. I, for one, can say 2023. I'm going to be at least one Go Fest, if not more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same.
Hashtag meet you out there.
Nice.
Hey, Niantic. Anyway, Coops, it's time for Play Your Decks Right.
Play your dicks right.
Is this the segment when you show off your dicks? Yeah. Get the fish and chips and show off your dicks? Yeah. I love a good Kiwi accent. Shout out to all the Kiwis listening right now.
Actually, to be fair, I think like play your dick. I think that's a good New Zealand accent. I'm proud of that one. I don't think it's that terrible.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, thank you.
No, it was fine. Yeah.
So, Zoe.
Yes.
I'm going to start with you. Oh wait, I've got to explain the game first, haven't I? Okay. Apologies, Zoe. I forgot you were on episode 30. Don't think the game existed back then. So, Zoe, welcome to Play Your Decks Right. Now, for Play Your Decks Right, basically the aim of the game, I'm going to tell you a Pokemon, then I'm going to tell you another Pokemon, and I will be asking you, is Pokemon A higher or lower in the Pokédex than Pokemon B? So you basically have to, it's basically like higher or lower type thing.
Yeah.
And yes, that's basically it. So I don't think it needs a practice round, but what I will do, I was going to do you first, but let's not do that. I'm going to start with Ian, then Milo, then Zoe. And of course, Zoe, if you do get it wrong, you do get the infamous. But if you get it right, you also get the infamous.
Oh, good.
That's the one we like.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew. Okay.
So,
I got this.
Ian, we've just obviously had Safari Zone Seattle. Joking. We've had Go Fest Seattle. So, Ian,
After
Waterfall.
Billy gave you the lowdown last week, Coops.
I know.
The casuals back in the
No,
room.
I'm joking. Right. Is Pansage higher or lower than Panacea?
I want to say higher.
Pansage is lower. That's
Ow.
incorrect. So just like that, Ian, you are out.
Unless
Not for the first
Zoe and I
time.
both get it wrong.
Oh, gosh. No pressure.
Yeah. Okay, so Milo, you're up next, and one of my favourite Pokemon to use in Great League, which was also a spawn at Seattle Go Fest, was Sableye. Now,
Are you sure it wasn't Bulbasaur?
Mewtwo. Now, Milo, is Sableye higher or lower than Mawile?
Marwell, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I thought I
Ooh.
said Mawile. Okay. Is Sableye higher or lower than Mawile?
Oh, that's tricky.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Damn it, I think I know this one as well. I'm so annoyed.
Oh, I think Sableye is lower.
He's only gone and got it right. Well done. Sableye is lower. Congratulations.
Clappy clap.
Now, Zoe.
Nice.
Zoe.
Yes.
Mantine was a spawn, if I'm correct, at Seattle.
Big
Go
boy
Fest.
Mantine.
Big boy
Really?
Mantine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his baby, so if Mantine had a baby, it'll be Mantike.
Yes.
Now, you did
Aw.
choose a Bomber Snow in the game earlier, if I'm correct. So, your one, Zoe Two Dots, is a Bomber Snow higher or lower than Mantike?
Then Tyke.
Yep, the baby.
Okay.
The baby. The son of Mantine. Is a Bomber Snow higher or lower than Mantike? And if you get this wrong, Pogo Milo UK takes the
know.
dub.
Game's done.
The baby and the Abomasnow. They're in the same gen, right? Because Mantike is a gen after Mantine. Or is it 2 gens after? Abomasnow.
Zoe, I love this.
because
You're
the
answering
babies
this
are
like
like
me.
perfectly... Yeah, the babies are like perfectly clustered together. But I think they're mid-early. So I think they're...
Okay, wait. Actually, can I give you a clue? So, you said Mantike, you think all the babies are together. They're not. I'm just going to let you know they're not.
Well, it's next to... Mantike is next to Mime Jr. and stuff, isn't it?
No. That's your clue. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to help. I hope you out badly. Then no, it's not. It's like kind of like one.
Because
That
they're
you,
in clusters, aren't they? There's like 3 together, 2 together. Like, yeah.
I'm going to need an answer, Zoe. Is a Bomber Snow higher or lower than
I feel like this is a
Mantike?
bait and switch. I'm going to say that... I hate myself. I'm going to say that Mantike has a higher number than a Abomasnow. I don't feel like it does, but I'm going to say that. I'm going to lock it in.
Zoe Two Dots, you are unfortunately wrong.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. I was trying to like...
Damn.
I was trying to like...
See, that's rough because I
sloppy swap in
feel
the
like
hair.
Zoe was going
Yeah.
to go lower before you helped her.
I was. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Ian.
I was going to say lower.
Just because you went out
then I
first.
thought it was, actually, you know what? I should have like double thought about that. I thought like Coops was going for like a big brain play to confuse me. I should have just realized he just picked it out of his ass, like which ones to go with, and I should have stuck with my gut. Well. I'm like, yeah, he's trying to confuse me with a big Pokemon and a little Pokemon. No. Well.
You know what's funny? You know when like, I answer stuff, it really cracked me up because I literally do you like I explain it all and then I go for the complete opposite to what I've just explained.
It's like psych yourself out.
He
like,
spouts
yeah.
an entire like poem or eulogy to why this is this way, and then he does the exact opposite.
But well done,
You gotta
well
think
done,
it out
well
loud,
done.
you know?
Well done.
Good job, Milo.
Well done, Milo.
Yeah.
GG's.
Jeez.
Good game, well played.
Yeah.
Shiny Mantike when?
Please.
So let's get some official Pokemon Go stuff. Let's talk the news.
Is the news.
Oh, you went Rev this week.
I went Rev.
Did you hear the Nick one, Zoe?
Do you want both?
Yeah, sure. Hit us with both.
It's the news.
Oh, Nick. I love the little like beat in there as well. That's sick. Wholesome. Did you guys see Uncle Rick at
Oh,
GoFest?
that dude. I rated that. I had a chat with him. The guy who dressed up as Uncle Rick.
Oh, yeah.
You mean Uncle Rick, his very
His
self,
very
Uncle
self.
Rick,
It was insane.
in the flesh, meeting the real Uncle
Absolutely
Rick.
incredible.
Yeah.
And Zoe, did you meet Cowboy Hat Caterpie?
I did finally, yes. It was a wonderful. Oh my god, were you there when the chant started
Yes.
on the
Yes, we were,
Saturday?
yeah.
Was it? Oh my god, I hope that he was there. I hope that he heard that chant.
Yeah.
There was like the massive group photo at the end, and like the person like that's up the front trying to coordinate the group photo. It's like, yeah, so like we'll do some like, wave and call and response. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna say Cowboy Hat Snorlax, and then I don't know if it was me or the person next to me was like Cowboy Hat Caterpie, and then like the whole crowd so like Cowboy Hat Caterpie, Cowboy, like just like started chanting, like just this whole swarm of like several hundred people chanting like Cowboy Hat Caterpie, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, let's go. It was great. I was like, I hope that Mike's in there to hear hear that. It was great.
He's been called.
I think Tom may have got a bit of it on video, so I have to get that off him. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Awesome.
So, new feature in the game, Coops, you may have noticed. The cheeky little blue Daily Incense. If you haven't got it in your game, it should be rolling out. You'll get it through, I think there's like a little bit of special research to be like, here's how you use it. But essentially it's 15 minutes. You get it daily for free, but you must be in motion to get any spawns, whether it be walking, rolling, being a passenger in a car, bus. I think there might be a speed cap, just because when I was a passenger in a car, and I think I was going too fast at some point, which was annoying. Ooh. But otherwise, it seems pretty lenient on the you have to be like moving at a decent pace, and you can get the Galarian birds, Galarian Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, as well as like a rare spawn. And allegedly, I think I saw some of a screenshot of the Lake Trio or one of the Lake Trio, but I'm yet to confirm, to double confirm that.
Interesting.
But yeah.
But the birds have got a super high flea rate.
Yes, yeah.
It's like a
look
point.
amazing.
It's a 0.3% catch rate,
Good lord.
like a 90% flea rate.
It's just like an illegal flea rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems as well, like this is just a very general observation. I mean, the incense is influenced by whatever event is on. If you drop it during Spotlight Hour, it's going to be mostly Spotlight Hour Pokemon.
Yep.
But from because I've dropped one in Seattle and I dropped one in Australia, but the Seattle one was before the event started. And it seemed to kind of like, not bias towards, but between me and Debbie and someone else, it definitely pulled in like 2 to 3 regionals each, which would be cool. Like if you've got like a layover somewhere and like you're just like, oh, I'm in France for one layover and I want to get a Klefki, like you might actually have a decent chance of pulling one off the Daily Incense as well, because it seems to kind of like, I don't know, maybe favor a cheeky regional or two, which is good. So fingers crossed.
Well, when we first got it, we was doing laps of Seattle Airport with it, and yeah, I think there were a couple of regionals thinking about it.
Yeah, I think I pulled in a throw. So
Nice, yeah.
Did you catch it?
it's a level 1, mate. So
Hey, nice.
gotta be done.
I don't think you got the joke. Did it throw? Did you catch it?
Throw. I wasn't going to dignify with a.
Okay, fine. I will just confirm as well that the blue incense 100%. Don't even try to see if you can do it at home. You physically can't. It will not work. Just want to confirm that. That is, yep. It's gone. It's over. It definitely no spawns whatsoever.
Yeah, I definitely recommend, even if you don't have like access to a big backyard or something, like to just walk up and down your street if it's safe to do so. Like go in one straight line sort of thing, or like chuck laps of your block, singular block if you can, because like even that's going to make it like spawn something. Plus, if you're rural as well, it does factor in, if you've got like literally no Pokeballs, it will give you Pokeballs, like 30 Pokeballs to use for the Daily Incense too, which is really cool.
Nice.
Yep.
So I feel like as a feature, it doesn't resolve the accessibility issue, but it's definitely a massive step for rural players, like massive. Especially if you're someone who has to drive 30 minutes to get to one Pokestop, like this is massive for those players. So yeah. Have you guys pulled any spice off the Daily Incense?
I got a shiny Goldeen.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Seattle Airport.
I don't have a shiny Goldeen. That's sick.
I got the Articuno and it ran, but that's to be expected.
Oh,
Sad times.
They look
least
amazing,
you saw
though,
one.
didn't they?
It's a pretty bird. It's a pretty
Oh,
bird.
the designs
Yeah.
are sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Genuinely look dope.
It'd be interesting to get more confirmation on if the lake trio pulled in, because the thing is, they are wild spawns anyway,
They are super
Very
rare.
rare.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
so that would make sense. If they were pulled in, someone got very lucky with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But we've got the month of August. The info is here, and Dialga rounding off July, swapping in will be Palkia, running from July the 31st till August the 10th, which has a shiny available. And then sort of goes down a hill a little bit. Genesect, with a couple of question marks next to it, is here from the 10th of August to the 18th of August. And it doesn't specify a shiny, so that means it's probably going to be the chill, maybe the 420 Genesect version. And then to round out the rest of August, we've got the return of Zacian and Zamazenta. They are here from August the 18th to the 31st and cannot be shiny.
Boo.
Why?
Give shiny plus.
Because they were here in August last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have they released the shiny in the main series for them though? Is that why?
Ooh,
Possibly.
I'm not
I just had that
sure.
thought this very moment, which sucks.
Yes.
But speaking of things that suck, I'm now going to talk about Mega Raids. So from Sunday, July 31st until August the 10th, we welcome back Mega Abomasnow. From Wednesday, August the 10th until Thursday, August the 18th, just after my birthday, we do have a question mark. Now, I think in the coding, quite recently, a little while ago, there has been a Mega Scizor, or Scizor, however you say it. But again, that's just me chatting absolute garbage, and that's not confirmed. But like I said, as soon as you know what that Mega Raid is going to be, we will let you guys know. And then from August 18th to the 25th, we have Mega Slowbro. And then to round off the last 6 days of August, from the 25th to the 31st, we of course have Mega Ampharos. And from that reaction, you can tell no one cares, at all.
Also worth noting, I've just heard that shiny Zacian and Zamazenta are only available via a code in the main series games.
Right.
So I don't know if it's
Right,
like a
okay.
limited
that
release
might
or
be
something.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, does the Zacian Zamazenta line up with Worlds?
It does.
Ultra Unlock question mark? Or maybe I don't know. I shouldn't. I'm not gonna see. Look, I'm getting excited, but watch them still not do it. Like they'd be like it'd line up nicely. It's Worlds. Maybe it's available in main series. Go and get it in Pokemon Go. Hype. No,
It's nice to speculate.
I would like that.
Speculation's always good. Yeah.
The dates add up. They do tie
Hello,
up.
Niantic.
And they are actually really good for PvP as well, Master League. No, I know no one cares on the podcast. But yeah.
I actually do need to do a couple of raids for them because I got like one of each. I was super busy that week that they came out, I'm pretty sure. So I actually need a few.
That's all I did. Just get dex enters of each one.
I don't think I even got a Zamazenta in the decks.
Oh, God.
But throwing it back. Raid hours, of course. 3rd of August is Palkia for raid out. Then we've got Genesect twice, the August the 10th and the 17th. And then Zacian, August the 24th. And Zamazenta, the final day of August, the 31st. 6 to 7 p.m. your local time.
Okay, so moving on to the Pokemon Spotlight Hours for the month of August, we have 5. On the 2nd of August, Hisuian Voltorb with double catch Stardust for catching. On the 9th of August, Nidoran, female, with double XP for catching. August 16th brings us Joltik with double candy for catching. The 23rd of August brings us the male Nidoran with double candy for transferring. And the 30th brings Pidove with double XP for evolving. 3 out of the 5 can be shiny, of course. Hisuian Voltorb and Joltik can't be shiny at this point in time.
So, August Community Day, Saturday, August 13th. From 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. we're going to have Galarian Zigzagoon, the spiciest shiny, honestly. Woo. You might, if you're lucky, you'll get a shiny one, which, you know, as to be expected for Comday. If you're evolving Galarian Lanoon to Zigzagoon, you're going to get the charge attack Obstruct. Apparently this thing is going to break PvP. In the 10-minute conversation I had with Debbie Pebble, she said it's going to like break the game. So
Can't wait.
good luck for anyone competing at Worlds. Hope you get a good one. Or hope you already have a good one. There's the $1 research if you choose to do that, and event bonuses: 3 times catch Stardust, 2 times chance for levels trainers level 31 and above to get XL candy from catching, 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, lure modules, incense lasting 3 hours, snapshots as you'd expect, getting you a nice little surprise encounter, special trades, you can do up to 3 total, and then you get a 50% Stardust discount on your trades. Group bonuses! Bonuses, playing in a group together, you're going to get like extra Stardust, so do that. 4 times Stardust, yum, yes please, if you're playing in a group. Nice. And then the additional raids from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Galarian Lanoodle. If you complete the raid, you get extra spawns around the gym for 30 minutes, and those spawns are shiny boosted like the Comday spawns. So if you're working or something, do a raid, get some encounters. Have a good time.
Oh, yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, and stickies and avatar items. So
We love stickers.
Everybody loves a
I love a
sticker,
good
don't
sticky.
they? Yeah.
Everybody loves a sticker, and also everybody does love a research breakthrough encounter. Now, from August the 1st until August the 31st, obviously, August is primarily the month for Leos. It is Leo season, so hence why the August research breakthrough, speaking of lions, is going to be Galarian Stunfisk.
I can see the similarities.
And me, Milo, and me. So yeah, Galarian Stunfisk, obviously this can be shiny, unbelievably good for Great League. Same as Galvantula, you can actually max it, best buddy it, and use it for Ultra League as well. Is it a rock and ground type? I'm pretty sure.
Steel and ground.
Yeah, Steel and Ground, thank you. Of course it's Steel type. But yeah, if you're going to take it into the Go Battle League, just be aware of those Swamperts everywhere. But yeah, G-Fisk is going to be August.
In the same style that July was not exactly jam-packed with events due to obviously Go Fests and stuff, August is looking at a tad sparse, perhaps, but we've got a bug-out event. Creepy and crawly with a question mark, or cute and cuddly, decide for yourself, running from Wednesday, August the 10th till Tuesday the 16th of August, obviously featuring bug type if it wasn't massively obvious, and that could tie in Coops with your mega.
I don't want to say that this is my prediction in case it's wrong, but let's see. And I wonder, Milo, if you and Ian will be mega excited about this, but the 2022, no, you're definitely not. Pokemon World Championships event. The 2022 Pokemon World Championships will feature Pokemon Go for the very first time, which is actually very, very exciting. And we're holding an in-game celebration, as we said earlier, Zoe, to tie up from what you said, from Thursday, August the 18th. To Tuesday, August the 23rd. So again, like I said, as soon as we get the details for that one, we will update you. But yes, it is about PvP, Go Battle League, Great League, as we always talk about on the podcast.
Great, some events to look forward to. And Coops might actually get his ass out of Croydon, albeit a couple of miles down the road, to Worlds.
Oh my god.
Oh, can you bring a Croydon Pikachu?
Oh.
Can you bring a Croydon? Does it say Croydon on the geolocation?
It should do.
We'll say Croydon, won't it? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. No, do you know
Bring
what?
me a Pikachu.
Okay.
It should do, because Billy got a Croydon Palkia when he was in
Did he
London.
actually?
Yeah.
I need Croydon Pikachu.
Do you know what? Yeah, Zoe, I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
The
Okay.
Croydon
Thank
geotag
you.
adds at least 10% attack boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got his wits about him,
Alrighty then, so let's get into everybody's favourite section of this show. It's time for Shinies of the Week.
Shinies of the week. What the?
This has got to be surely
Good
really
Lord.
weird hearing all of the sound bites we've been using for weeks, near enough a year
Yes.
since you're on the show.
I love it.
I'll kick off the proceedings with one from Twitter. We were just talking about the Adventure Incense, and Brad managed to pull in, unbelievably, a shiny Ditto from their Adventure Incense, which, given that it's a blue incense, I think is bloody too right. So big congrats. Out of the 15 Pokemon, shiny Ditto was in that selection. Not a bad start. A shiny Ditto with the new Daily Adventure Incense. Hashtag Shinies of the Week.
Our second shiny of the week is from Apex Predator 914. Sent an email. Yes, this is another way you can share Shinies of the Week with us. An email to us saying, "Hey gang, today I caught my first ever shiny legendary Pokemon. It was a Dialga. I was just wondering how you share the hashtag Shinies of the Week, as I would love for it to be featured as part of the show." Well, Herbie, this is one way you can do it, or you can just hashtag Shinies of the Week on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok.
We've got Knack VGK with another Daily Incense one with the Abomasnow off Daily Incense Shiny.
Wow.
Like
Nice.
full big boy wild shiny, which is amazing. And I'm also liking that I'm seeing a lot of shinies off the Daily Incense. So speculation.
Nice.
Shiny boost,
Maybe,
question
yeah.
mark. And then the other one that I saw was from a certified forklift operator. Look out. Reviews from the tub with the shiny Panpaw. Love it. Beautiful. And look, they're certified forklift operator. You can't not recognize
That's
that.
fantastic.
So guessing the shiny pants here. Yeah. When you are a certified forklift operator, you just get all the good vibes. So you get
Really?
Tim Pole as well. So just absolutely rolling there. One little golden Tim Pole. Good lordy. Congratulations, champion.
The last one for today. I apologise. I think I've said this surname wrong before, but I've actually seen a picture of you two and Kim, which was lovely that you guys actually met. It's awesome. And I think she was wearing an incense top, so we really appreciate you supporting. But yeah, is it Kim Hanft?
Yes.
Does I want to say Han?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 shinies during my run whilst listening to @Incensed podcast this morning, #Shinies of the week. And 3 days ago, she did get a shiny Sunkern and a shiny Hoppip. So both grass types, which I thought was cute on a nice run. So yeah, GG's. And yeah, thanks for buying some merch, of course, as always.
Representing at
Thanks,
GoFest.
Tim. Yeah.
That was the photo, boys, right? That was
Yeah. Kim showed us around the city when we were doing the city play day.
Oh, cute.
Aw.
Lovely.
Nice. Lovely.
Great stuff, guys. Keep those shinies coming. We love hearing about your shiny successes. And yeah, we're all going to go and book forklift training courses now.
Absolutely.
Boost our odds. So before we end tonight, we'd just like to take a moment to thank everyone that listens for your support. It means the world to us. Really, really does. And between Berlin and Seattle Go Fests, we've had the chance for a little bit of FaceTime with some of you. And it's great to see firsthand that you enjoy the show and enjoy chatting to us and listening to us talk random rubbish every week. Yeah, we love it.
Too true.
So, if you did come up and say hello to any one of us over the couple of Go Fests, thank you. And thank you for listening and really building this little incensed community. Now, if you'd like to take a step further and support us on Patreon, your pledges go directly into producing the show. And please don't underestimate how much that helps us. Big thank you must go out to everyone on the bronze and silver tiers. And a huge thank you to everyone on the gold tier. And a virtual hug as well. Your top tier pledges really mean that we can actually do a little bit more and go to these in-person events. So, to you 10 on the top tier, HermesNinja, TishSmith, JB, CliffordMert, AgentMLI, Martin2292, DerbyRuss, Kerry and Zachary Young, Connolly, and Dom the Ragnarok. Massive thank you from us all. And if you'd like to sign up for the Patreon, just head over to patreon.com/Incensed podcast and sign up. We have tiers starting at £1.50 that gives you Discord access, and it has a Shinies of the Week section, which means you can share them that way as well. Speaking of shinies, guys, how do we all get on tonight?
I think we all know how my incense went.
Mine didn't do much better, Coops.
I wasn't really concentrating on the game, so
You're looking after a dog,
Zilch.
mate. Yeah.
zilch and the soundboard.
Look, I'm gonna lie and say that I dropped an incense, but I don't use them unless I'm out and about. I gotta boycott the. No, I'm joking. I'm just like I min-max like everything. So if I'm not like moving, I don't drop one. But I mean, I don't know. I thought about shinies. I thought about incense.
We all read out
so-
shinies.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Try to bring those shiny vibes.
See, if I was out on my daily walk listening, so when I listen to the podcast next time and have my daily walk going on, and I drop my incense,
You will get-
and I'm being doubly efficient, then that's when I'm gonna, I will submit to Shinies of the Week,
That's the way to do it.
Do it.
and then I'm gonna get one.
And thanks for
Yeah.
being here, Zoe. Thanks for coming back. It's been way too long.
Thank you for having
If
me.
you guys haven't listened to Zoe's episode way back, episode 30, just scroll all the way back on iTunes. It's a great episode, absolutely brilliant. And you also visited on our anniversary as well, which was
Yes,
grateful
back
for.
in
Yeah.
February.
And that was episode 53. So I'm going every
You
sort
know
of 6
them all
months.
off by heart, bro. This is
No, I've
impressive.
actually got them
We
written
edit the
down.
shows.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say.
I've got notes. But yeah, check Zoe out. You don't need us
that's
to tell you who she is. But at everywhere it's at Zoë Two Dots. And on that terrible, embarrassing disappointment from me, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I choose you!